Good morning, good morning, good morning. Slightly different type of video today. I'm basically going to be doing a little bit of an edit about 360 videos and how some people overuse the technology.
But your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could that they didn't stop to think if they should.
So basically 360 technology is absolutely mind-blowing, especially to people of my generation. The tagline is see everything all the time, and it's right. I mean, it's incredible how it works. I don't want to know how it works, but I know it does work. What I do know is that some people actually edit it so much and use the technology because it's there and don't necessarily think about what it actually comes out like for other people to watch and see. Because sometimes it makes you nauseous, it's uncomfortable to watch, and occasionally I'll actually turn the video off because I can't continue watching it because it makes me feel travel sick. So I thought I'd put a video together where I talk about what, in my opinion, and it is only my opinion, are good edits, bad edits, what we can do differently to improve, and please bear in mind I'm new to 360, so I'm still learning as well. So we're just coming up to this corner now. We're going to go left. Now in the editing process you have to turn it left, because if you don't, as you'll see when I re-edit this same footage later, it doesn't actually turn with you. The camera will constantly try and follow on from the trajectory that it's on initially. I'm coming up to a junction now, a car pulls across me. Now I've actually let the car across, but I'll just show you how zooming in makes it look like the car's pulled out in front of me and could have caused a severe accident, and I'd end up on one of the crappy Moto Stars videos where most riders are actually just looking for attention. The next bit is a point of interest, so a church. Gradually go up to the church, follow it around, and then when you've completed looking at it, come back slowly into the road. It just keeps it nice and calm, nice and smooth, and it means you're not throwing people's whole equilibrium off when they're trying to keep up with where the camera's going. And again, follow that corner round in the edit to the point where it keeps it nice and safe. You know where you're going, and nobody's going to get seasick or travel sick by watching your video. So that's the first edit. So what I did now is actually re-edited it, but in a minute I'm going to talk about the best part of the 360 camera in my opinion, and that's this. And that's using it as a second camera, the pram cam view. You're sat in your pram, overlooked by your doting parent or guardian, keeping you safe, except in this situation, your parent or guardian could be driving a high-performance motorcycle, and therefore certain death is only around one corner which you can't see coming. So keep this to a minimum. Use it for bits when you're talking, but not for the entire video. Otherwise people are just going to feel a bit left out because they can't see what's happening in the world. So, we're re-editing the same video. Look how awful this is. Look how deformed the people are on the left-hand side and how stretched the cars are as they come around the corner. The fact is, what I've done is I've gone into this really wide view which just looks horrendous. Don't do it unless you really have to. If you're trying to get a lot of information in, I get it, but it doesn't look good in a motovlog situation. It just looks broken in all ways, shapes and forms. The opposite is this. Zooming right in on something at fast pace purely because you think it makes a car look like it's going faster, or a bike look like it looks like it's going faster. In reality it just pixelates and looks awful. Now remember in the previous video edit I talked about how the 360 camera follows the trajectory that it's on. I'm going to show you that now because we're going to follow this traffic. We are going to turn left again. However, the 360 camera, even though the camera itself turns left or pivots with the bike, it's going to try and continue on the same trajectory. Don't ask me why, it's the weird technology, but that's what it does. So I've adjusted nothing on this. This is how it comes out of the camera process and how it comes out of the normal editing software. It looks the wrong way. It keeps going because it thinks I'm going to carry on going down seafront, and what you end up there is a load of footage just looking over a gravel car park. So remember to bring it back round. And there we have the car again. Let it go past. Didn't adjust anything with the speed, didn't make it look like it was any nearer than it was. But now we come to the big bit. Use slow transitions. Remember what I said about the church? Don't do this. Whoa, Christ almighty. And by the way, I also forgot to edit it to come back round to the road, so I'm just looking at the skyline now. Now the next stage is the corner. Now I follow the corner round on the last edit. What I'm going to do on this one, is actually allow it to come back to look at me in a pram cam. Nice slow transition, nice and chilled out. I've gone into a conversation with the video that I was recording on this one, and that's how it's come out, and I think that looks fine, but it's slow transitions. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side.